Hello everyone, welcome to DNA Coding School. So what we have discussed in last session? So in the last session we have discussed what is Java, right? So Java is simple, right? A platform independent object oriented high level programming language with which we can develop wide range of applications, guys, right? Including web applications, desktop applications, mobile applications, and enterprise level applications as well, like Amazon, Flipkart. This kind of applications we can develop by using Java, right? And by using just core Java, we can develop standalone applications that we have discussed, right? Standalone applications are those applications which we can download, which we can install in our machine only, and nobody else can use it actually from. Basically, those are not the internet-based applications, and again, enterprise applications like Netflix and all. And I just told you about what is platform independent. Means if you'll write Java code once, you can run that particular Java code at any platform, whether it is Linux, whether it is Windows, Mac, no matter. Okay. Same code base can be executed on any platform. Platform means basically operating system. Okay, so about this, I will create a separate video and I will tell you in detail, guys, how does it work and all. Okay. So Java history means why did I show you this particular table? Because up to Java 25, all features we are going to discuss. Correct? To be updated in the market, right? Because see, during an interviews, all these questions, most of the questions you will get asked, guys, you will be asked from the latest features as well. Okay, and if in your resume, as I told you, if you will mention this Java 25, this will make sense, guys. This will make you different from others. Okay, and that would be an advantage for you, right? So, and I told you about this LTS as well. What is this LTS? LTS, as I told you, it is a long-term support, right? Because see, these particular JDKs will be available to download and install and execute, develop Java code by using this particular JDKs. So, if you will try to download and install Java Software 12 or 13 version, that won't be available now, okay, on official site. And now today I will tell you guys how will you download and install Java software. I will make it very very easy for you. Even if you are a beginner or the existing Java student, no need to worry at all. Earlier you might have previous or some doubts. Those all doubts will be clear here, okay? And you will not have any kind of doubt. In order to download and install Java software, what do we need to do? Simply go to Google and make a Google request Java downloads. Very simple. Okay, I will tell you in most easiest way, and I will do the practical things along with you. Okay, so whichever things I will mention, I will keep on telling you. Same things I will perform here in front of you so that it will be very very easy for you. Okay, let's say for example, if you will make a Java downloads Google request, so you will get a couple of websites visible, guys, here. Okay, but which website you need to choose here? The official website, which is the official website, guys, the Oracle's one. Okay, so here this particular link I have got here, I am simply clicking on this link now, and here just see Java 25, Java 21, these are the versions which are available here for me to download and install. Correct? So here you, if you read carefully, guys, Java 25 is the latest long-term support release. Okay, what is long-term support? As I told you, this long-term support means this particular JDK again is available here for me to install and download and install. Correct? JDK 21 is here available for me to download and install. If you just revisit this particular table, you will get the clarity that Java 22 and 24 are the non-LTS versions. Correct? And those versions are not available here to download and install. Fine. If you go down again, you will get couple of other versions just like Java 17, 11 and 8. Those are again the LTS versions. Again, one more meaning that you must have got of this particular LTS term, along with the support, you will be getting only those IDs present there. Just like, see, for example, you will be getting support only for these versions means what? If there is a car in market, if there is no service center for that car, means that car company will be closed, right? Okay, fine. In the same way, for example, if there is no support available for Java, let's say 9 version or 10 version, okay, or 12, 13 version, or again, if you come here, Java 22 and 24 version means there is no JDK available here, okay, and this particular LTS version is available here now, Java 25 and 21. So how can you download this JDK 25? The 25 is the latest one, which I'm going to download. See, as per the machine, Java softwares are different. So now my machine is Windows machine. Simply I will click on this Windows. First of all, what did I do? Simply make a Google request as a Java downloads. Go here, click Java 25, because Java 25 is the software we are going to download. Okay, I will tell you actually why it is called a JDK and all. We will move forward, okay? Because see, I want to tell you all things in detail. So I will click on Windows here, and simply you need to click on this particular exe file, guys. This executable file we need to download. So quickly it will be downloaded for me, okay? See, it will hardly download in 10 seconds. And see, for showing you some other things as well, guys, I will download this JDK 21 as well. So the question must be in your mind, can I have more than one JDKs in my machine? Yes, you can have. No problem at all. Again, my machine is Windows machine, and here I will be downloading this particular JDK. Can you guys see here? Both the JDKs are downloading for me here. JDK 25 and JDK 21. Why am I downloading this? You will get an idea actually. I want to show you something. That's why I've just downloaded both the JDKs now. Okay, how did you download the JDK? Downloading Java software is very easy, correct? If you just simply make a Google request and you can just download it. I've just mentioned path as well, guys, here in notes. You can just go through this page and you can download the Java software if you are unable to get this particular site. Okay, so my particular Java softwares are downloaded at particular path. Okay, can you guys see here? See, inside this D drive, DNA coding school downloads folder is there, and my Java softwares are downloaded. So just see, if I downloaded Java software, it does not mean I have installed the Java software, right? I want to show you something, guys. If you want to just check whether JDK is installed or not in your machine, you need to check by executing one command, and that command is nothing but what? Java version, Java hyphen version. I have executed this command here and it is not showing me any version. What does it mean, guys? It means that particular Java is not installed in my machine. Are you guys getting? See, if Java would have installed in my machine, then it would have shown me the version here, not this particular statement. If you read this, if you read this error carefully, guys, it is showing that Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. Okay, so how can you install Java? Downloading process was super easy, guys. Now how can you install Java? I am showing you now. Okay, simply you can just double click on it, or you can just run as an administrator. So I clicked on run as an administrator here. I will get one pop-up here to click on yes or no. So choose yes, guys, because we are making some changes in our machine and we need to provide the permission, correct? So now the Java installation process must have started. Now I am installing Java, and you can clearly check on my machine. Actually, it is showing me that Java software has already been installed on your computer. Would you like to reinstall it? So I'll click on yes. So the same process will be started for you guys like this. So I've clicked on yes so that this process will be restarted again for me. Means the reinstallation will happen. The earlier whichever the version was installed for me, that version, just see, it will start installation for me. So I'll click on next here. And one thing that you need to change, you need to keep in mind, guys, whoever knows Java, so they must be simply clicking on next by doing this. But I'll do one thing, guys. Okay, one simple thing we need to do here. What am I guys doing here? So instead of just installing Java at this particular place, what am I doing? I can install. See, only one thing I will tell you here. This program's space files may create an issue in future. Okay, later you guys will realize what is that issue and all. For now, in an entire core Java, maybe we might not have faced any issue with this, but this is not good practice. So I will just change this path. This is the particular path actually in which our code will be stored. Okay, so what am I guys doing now? Inside, for example, inside this DNA coding school, I'll create here one folder, and this folder name is Java, and I want to install my JDK at this particular place. Okay, so the Java, I have copied this path. Same path I'm going to mention here and click on OK. What will happen? Instead of installing Java at that by default space and by default folder, now your JDK will be installed at this folder. For now, I'm again repeating that space might create an issue in future, guys. So that's why I've changed this path. Anyway, you can keep it as it is as well, just for core Java if you're learning, but that won't be the recommended approach. Okay. Later you guys will realize actually that thing no one will tell you, but I'm just telling you guys for your additional knowledge purpose. Okay. So click on next. The entire JDK will be downloaded there for you. Okay, JDK will be downloaded there for you, and right after downloading, let's check actually whether it will show us that version or not. Okay, that version again it will show us or not. I will quickly check guys in front of you only, so that you guys also will get an idea actually. Can you see here at this left side, there are a couple of things are getting downloaded for me. Can you see? Inside this Java folder, there are a couple of things are getting downloaded here for me. So for by now you must be getting an idea. Java software is not the single file, right? Java software is not the single file, and instead see, and either it will not even create any shortcut also, desktop shortcut also for this Java file. Okay, are you guys getting this? So Java file is the combination of multiple exe files and multiple files servers. Can you guys see here? Okay, so that's why actually the reason is to develop Java program. Just like for example, if you are playing cricket, you will have your cricket playing kit along with you. Okay, let's say if you are going to gym, then again you will have a bag, and inside that bag you will have your water bottle, you will have shoes, you will have that hand gloves, and you will have napkin and all those things around you. Okay, and again your protein shake will be there with you. Okay, the same way, actually, if you are going to gym, you will have a gym kit, right? In the same way, here, if you are writing code in Java, there are certain things are required. Okay, what are those certain things are required? If you want to just write your Java code, so there is one process called compilation. That compile, if you want to compile that code, if you want to run the code, if you want to execute the code, we need this kit. Okay, and this kit contains there are so many libraries and files which are required to execute that file. So that is the reason this Java software is not only Java software. This Java software is called as JDK, and JDK stands for what? Java Development Kit. So this is the kit. By using this kit, we are going to develop the Java code, right? And see, actually, JDK is the thing. This software is not the ordinary software, guys. This is the CUI based software. Okay, that's why any icon or anything actually means desktop shortcut and all we have not created so far. Means we cannot create in Java. Okay, for now you just need to understand how can we download the Java and how did we install the Java. And Java installation is successful, guys. Simply if I'll go here and if I'll check by executing, I'll do one thing. I'll close this CMD. I'll open it again and I will check now whether it will show me that version or not. Okay, now can everybody see my screen, guys? Fine. Okay, so Java hyphen version, and here see, the moment I have installed one software, the moment I installed the moment I have done the installation with this particular version, can you check here? It is showing me the version now. Okay, it is showing me that this particular version is installed in my machine. Are you guys getting this? Okay, now it is showing me this particular version is installed in my machine for me. Okay, and this particular version is quite advanced, guys. Okay, how it is advanced, I'll tell you just in couple of minutes. Okay, in the same way, can I install the second JDK, guys? I can install that second JDK as well, and that JDK is nothing but which JDK? JDK 21. So right clicking on it. Otherwise, I will do one thing. This JDK 21 I'll execute later, because for now this particular JDK 25 is installed for us and we can move ahead. Okay, so just to check, guys, by just doing this thing, what we have done so far, we have done download and installation part, right? Now I want to check, can I execute my Java program? Okay, can I execute my Java program without setting path? See, what is this path and all? The previous students might know about this, but for beginners, I am telling you guys, there is one requirement in Java. Whoever learns Java directly in your colleges or in your academics, it tells us that you need to set the Java path. Okay, but nobody tells you like what is the reason behind it. Why do we need to set the Java path? And all those things I will make it clear for you, because there are so many important things, very important things. In fact, you should have a clarity on it, that why should we set the Java path, what will happen if I don't set the Java path. Okay, will I be able to execute my Java program without setting path? All those things we will discuss clearly, guys. Okay, so simply I will do one thing inside my D drive. In DNA coding school, I will go to core Java folder, and here this files I will delete, guys, which was already created by me. And here there is one thing I want to tell you, guys. I will open this software to tell you this thing. Just observe very important things. If you want to write and develop Java code, what are the things we required? See, these things I will explain you in detail, but just to show you at least one program we were supposed to check, right? One program we are checking, that's why only I am showing you this. Otherwise, in detail, I am going to explain you about this, okay? By creating one separate video, I'll tell you. But for now, just understand, if you want to, if you want to write, compile, and execute Java code, what things are necessary, okay? What do we need? Okay, if you want to write, compile, and execute Java code, what do we need? Okay, so do you think, guys, we are going to write our code inside this particular command prompt? No, obviously, right? So the first thing, already you know that we have gone through that. We have already installed JDK, right? Okay, let me just edit it, guys. Okay, so first thing that you know very well, we have already installed JDK. What is this JDK, guys? This JDK stands for Java Development Kit. And for now, you must have got an idea that this kit is required to compile and execute our Java code, right? Now tell me, what do we need here? We need a command prompt software. Why do we need this command prompt software? To compile and run Java program, we need to execute some commands, okay? Execute commands. So which commands do we need to execute here? There are two commands, separate commands to compile. See, there is one process, guys, through which only we need to go. First of all, we will write our code. We will develop our code. Then instead of write, I will write develop here. That will make more sense, guys. See, first of all, we will develop our code, then we will compile it, then we will execute it. See, if you want to develop the code, now tell me, will you develop code in CMD? No. Will you develop your code in that by going into that Java software or JDK? Now it makes sense. Now you understood about that? No. So we need any of the editor. Okay. Which kind of editors that we need? We need, see, can I write my code in Notepad, Java code? Yes, I can write my Java code in Notepad. See, Java will make all things very easy for you guys. Because see, if you compare Java with C language, if you download C, along with C, it gives you an editor, right? And it will mandate you to use that particular editor. It used to mandate you to use that editor, just like Turbo C and all. But here, Java people are saying, we will give you JDK, and you can write your Java code in any IDE as per your choice. Okay, whichever IDE that you like, go and use that IDE. For example, here I'm just simply saying there are editors. So which editors that I can use here? So there are very basic editors are there. If you just basic editors. So which basic editors are there? Okay, everybody must be knowing Notepad is the basic editor. Okay, or any other editor? Do you have an idea? Just like Notepad, there must be some other editors as well. But there are quite advanced editors are also there. Can I use those advanced editors? Here I will do one thing. I'll write this in front of this only. Okay, fine. So Notepad, there are some other basic editors are also available. You can go and use happily. Okay. Java won't say anything. There are some advanced editors. So what are those advanced editors? Have you heard about Edit Plus? Okay. Have you heard about Sublime Editor? Can I use for Java? Yes, you can use, no issue at all. Can I use Notepad plus plus to execute and write and to develop the Java code? Yes, you can use. And there are some more advanced editors are there. What are those more advanced editors? Now some people must have heard about these editors. For example, Eclipse. Have you heard about Eclipse? Have you heard about IntelliJ IDEA? Okay. Have you heard about NetBeans plus plus? Okay. There is one more editor, that is Visual Studio Editor. Okay. So these editors will help you write and execute your Java code. Okay. Let me just change it. Sorry, guys. Okay, fine. So if you want to develop, compile and execute Java code, what do we need, guys? What are the basic requirements are there? We need a one editor. Okay, so again, in editors, we have basic editors like Notepad. Can we write and execute? Can we develop and execute our Java code by using Notepad only? Yes, we can do. Can we develop and execute our Java code by using advanced editors like Edit Plus, Sublime, and Notepad? Yes, we can do that. And there are some more advanced editors like Eclipse, IntelliJ IDEA, NetBeans. So along with these particular editors, we get more features. Okay, what are those more features and all? Obviously, we are going to discuss in detail, but later. Okay, for new students, just understand one thing: if you want to develop and execute Java code, we need one editor where we will develop our code. Basically, we are going to write our code, and along with that JDK, because why? Because JDK only is going to execute and compile your code throughout through this command prompt software. Because here only we will be executing our commands. Okay, but later see, if you will ask me, can I write? Means are we going to write our entire code base by using this basic and advanced editors? No. In real time, in companies also, they use more advanced editors like this. And for Java especially, if you'll ask me, we are going to use this IntelliJ IDEA along with the JDK, because this is the most important thing, guys, that you need to take care, that you need to keep in mind. As I've told you, whichever things that we will be using, those things will be the industry standard things, right? So industry uses IntelliJ IDEA. In fact, even if you'll give a prompt to any AI, just ask them, just give me one IDE which is the best IDE for Java these days that organizations company uses, and then you guys will get an idea that IntelliJ IDEA is being used everywhere. But for you, giving you the clarity behind the scenes, like how, what is the execution process and all, to make you understand that those things in detail, I will take you through this thing. Actually, for initial couple of programs, I will write in Notepad and I will take you through those all those things. Okay, but today's agenda is simple. I just want to show you whether we'll be able to execute the Java code or not. Okay, so that we will quickly go here. I'm opening Notepad. As I told you, we can write our Java code in Notepad. So just simply just see, I have opened here Notepad. Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay. So here, how can we write Java code? So this is the simple way. Just forget about the code and all for now. We are just checking whether we will be able to execute Java code or not. Okay, only that thing we are going to check. Because if you go here, it is showing me the version, right? It is showing me version means we are one step ahead. Why ahead? Because this particular latest Java version is quite advanced. Why advanced? Those things I want to explain with you guys. Okay, because see, instead of this JDK 25, if I would have installed some other older version, in that case I would have faced issue, right? Just for now, just try to understand what am I doing. It might not be making sense for newer students, but still I'll explain you guys. Okay, don't worry at all. These things I'm going to explain you in detail. Just like for now, try to understand this is the main method. You can consider it as an entry point of Java program. Means from here only the program execution will be started. And what are we trying to do here? We are trying to print something here. Okay. So how will you print? System.out println, and here I will write welcome to DNA coding school. Okay. Okay, and simple. What do we do, guys, in Java? Whichever the class that we write, guys, we need to save that particular class with the .java extension. Again, is it necessary thing? So my suggestion would be no. It is not necessary, but recommendation. How I will tell you. What will happen if I won't save this with Java? No, your code will execute, guys, but those things in detail we will discuss in later. Okay, now our main focus is on what? Whether we will be able to execute it or not. Okay, so now what do we need to do, guys? Currently we are at some other location. Now we need to move to that location where we have written our code. If you go here, we have written our code inside D drive, DNA coding school, inside core Java folder. So simply I will move there, guys. See, inside D drive, so this is basic thing, guys. From one directory, from one drive to another drive, we are moving. CD DNA coding school is the folder. CD inside that core Java is the folder. CD inside that test.java is the folder. Okay, so this test.java. So there is one process actually, which I will tell you quickly here. We need to, what is the process? What is the process to write? What is the process to develop, execute and develop, compile and execute the code? See, first step is what? Develop. So we are going to develop in Notepad, right? Then what do we need to do? The code, which if you'll write the code, guys, that code, see this code, we need to compile. Sorry, the code will, we need to compile the code, and in the final we will be getting the output. Are you guys getting this? See, this particular thing is a developer. Okay, let me just check, guys. I want to insert an icon. Okay, anyway, see. Okay, just be with me. I will explain you in detail. Okay, as I told you in the beginning itself, that I do not have the time constraint. Whichever the things I want to explain with you, I will explain all those things in very much detail, guys. Okay, see, whichever the code that we just write here, and I just saved my code with .java extension. This is mandatory thing actually. Okay, we need to do that. In later part, I will explain you in more detail again. Okay, there are so many things, guys, that might not be making sense in the beginning days, but this thing we call it as a source code. Whichever the code that we write, guys, that code is itself is called as source code. Always remember. Okay, this plain code which we have written here, this code is called as source code. Okay, will you remember this particular thing? I'm saving this. So source code, what did I do with source code? I just saved this source code with .java extension. I saved this code with what? Class name, and I just saved this code, and with .java extension, what did I do? Saved it. What is the second process we need to do, guys? See, this is the first process, right? Second process we need to do. Here I need to do one thing, guys. This second, this is third thing we need to develop, execute and all those things. Okay, here, what am I guys going to do here? First, developed in Notepad. Second, what do we need to do? We need to process, we need to do the process. Second process is what? We need to do the compilation. Okay, what is the second process we need to do? Compile. And what is the third thing we need to do? Execute. And what is the thing that we can do to compile our source code? Okay, I'll do one thing here. I will, fine. To compile your source code, there is one command in Java, and that command is pretty simple. Javac, whichever the file name that you have saved with your Java, file name.java. Okay, is it making sense with you? What is that command? Javac, file name.java. Okay, I will. So this particular command which we need to execute here, and simply need to just fine. So what do I need to do, guys, here? Simple. Javac. What is our file name? Test.java. What this particular thing will do? This particular thing will compile your code. Okay. What this particular thing will do? This particular thing will compile your code. And here again I will write thing compile. And after compiling, one dot class file will be created. Obviously, if these things are not making sense to you, we will be going in depth again, but for now we are checking something different. But again, why am I discussing this in detail? Okay, when dot class file will be created, the internal process I am telling you in detail. See, for example, even if you did not understand this right now, still you will understand it, guys. Don't worry at all. This test dot class file will be created, and this dot class file is called as bytecode. And this particular bytecode only making more sense, guys. Okay, to provide you the biggest feature, that platform independent. Okay, and if you want to execute the code, this particular process was compile process, and now we need to run our Java code. Here I will write execute. Wait. Here I will write execute here, execute. And to execute, there is command in Java. What is that command? Simple. Java file name. What is the command? Java file name. Are you guys getting this? This particular process we will always follow to execute and run the Java develop, execute, develop, compile and execute Java code. So here same. What do I need to do? Now I have written the source code. Fine. Source code I have written. I'll go here. I have just gone to that path. I'll clear the screen. What is the process? Just go here and tell me what is the process. We need to compile it first. How will I compile it? Java C file name dot Java. Go here. Java C. What is our file name? Test dot Java. If I hit the execute button, what will happen, guys? Just see. Compilation is done without any issue, and this particular dot class file is created. I am deleting it again to show you this dot class file creation. Just see behind this particular screen, observe it. Just see, this particular dot class file will be created if compile process done successfully. If you make any issue, if you made any issue in this code, then this dot class file won't be created. You will get any error. And now to execute, what is the process? Java test. Okay, to execute, what is the process I told you? Java test to execute it, and you will be getting your expected output, which we have written here. Welcome to DNA coding school. Can you see here? Okay, so just see, Java 25 is the version which I have installed here, and that version provides us one additional feature, guys. If you'll go, actually this is not the actually see, in early versions, guys, if you download any Java version, in those cases what do we need to do, guys? We need to set the path manually. But here with the Java 25, your path is getting set it automatically, guys. Where do we need to set the path? I will check, actually. Even if you don't know these things, guys, just bear with me. I will show you this thing. This path is getting set it automatically here, and Java 25 is not allowing us to set the path. It is setting path on behalf of us, guys. So that's why you can also try the same thing. If you'll try the Java 25 version, just see here, it will create one path for us, and that is working for us. Okay, and how can you check that thing here in Java? Here, just write where Java, it will telling me this particular paths java.exe file is executing for me. Are you guys getting me? That's only the reason. In fact, you can just check the Java version as well as that Java C, nothing but Java compiler. Java compiler version is same. Okay, so Java 20, in Java 25 I have faced this without even setting path. We are able to do that. Okay, but I want to explain you in detail, guys. How can we see, in older versions we were supposed to set the paths, and how can we do that without setting path? Also, how can we execute our Java code? Okay, here it set the path for me automatically, guys. In fact, there are so many other softwares are also there through which we no need to set our path. But I know actually very well, as per my experience, most of the students are having this doubt that without setting path in Java, we can execute, without setting path in Java, we are not able to execute Java programs. That is the confusion that most of the students are having. But I'm telling you, guys, we can do that without saving that also, we can do it. Okay. For example, if I go here, guys, just for now, let's say you do not know what is this, but मान लो, see, understand that I am just removing this path from here. Okay, okay, okay. And if I'll try to execute this Java C version again, I'll reopen my CMD again. Reopen my CMD guys, and I'll show you that. Okay. Can you see? Okay, fine. Java hyphen version. Can you see here? Now it is not able to remember or recognize my Java because Java path is not set now. Now we have come to very interesting part. What is that interesting part now? Because see, Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, means it is not able to identify my Java. It is not able to identify my Java version. Nothing. In fact, even if I write where Java, it will tell me what is Java. Okay? It does not know anything about Java. See, I have installed Java in my machine, just the path which was automatically set by my Java 25. I have removed that. And now my question is, can I execute my Java programs without setting path because the path is not set there? Now the interesting part is here. Okay, just bear with me. Understand, very, very important thing I am going to tell you guys. Okay, the simple thing, can I execute my Java program without setting path? So my answer is yes. So how can you execute the Java path? And what exactly happens that? Okay, all those things I'm going to explain with you guys. Okay, first of all, I will show you so that I want to set path later. Okay, first of all, I will show you that how can we execute our particular Java program without even setting path. Later, I want to set path so that permanently we can use that. Okay, so later we will not see this kind of steps, guys. Okay, this is one time process before learning Java. Okay, we have to set path only once. Obviously, there are two ways to set the path, temporary path setting and permanent path. But obviously, in real time, this one is recommended. We'll be setting path permanently. Okay, why again and again we need to set path, correct? So here, first of all, I will tell you guys, how can we execute Java program without setting path? Okay, are you guys excited? Yes, just be with me. I will show you that. Okay. So what did we do, guys? Here inside this DNA coding school, inside this particular Java folder, I have downloaded my Java. Okay. And as I told you, go inside this bin folder. You will be able to see so many folders combination here. Sorry, so many softwares combination is here. So that is why only this is the JDK, right? Java Development Kit. And there are two more things you will be able to see. These two more things means what? This is Java is here. Java C is here. Java C is what? Your Java compiler. See, slowly we will move into that, guys, and I will explain you in detail. Actually, to compile, we have a Java C, and compilation process is different and execution is different, right? So compiler, what does compiler do? Compiler does not understand this English language, right? The code which we have written in English. Compiler does not, JVM does not understand this. Actually, JVM is the person who executes your code who does not understand English. Then compile is the person who will translate this source code into bytecode. Just see. Compiler is the person who translate this source code into bytecode. Just see, translate. Compiler is the person who translates your source code into bytecode, because see, this execute, whoever the person is there to execute your code, that is JVM, who does not understand English, right? Who does not understand this public, static, void main and all those things. Okay, I'm telling you in very much detail. Just be with me, guys, even if you might feel it boring, but still be with me. I'm sharing my knowledge with you guys. See, actually, even if you need any real-time analogy here, most of the time, for example, if I meet a person who knows Telugu, okay, then do I know actually, does he know Telugu? And if I'm speaking in Marathi, let's say I met with a person, I know Marathi, okay? Sorry, where did I write? Okay, let's say I met a person, I know Marathi, I speak in Marathi language, and the person speaks in Telugu language. Both are the local languages. Okay? Whatever I am speaking, he's not able to understand me. Correct? Whatever I am speaking, he's not able to understand me. Then what is the issue will happen here? There should be someone who can understand Marathi and Telugu both. Correct? So here, in our case, what will happen? There should be person who does not, who should be translator, right, in between us, who can translate my Marathi into Telugu. So that person is nothing but what? Compiler here. Compiler is playing role of whom here? Compiler is playing role of translator here. Simple. It is this much simple, guys. Compiler is playing role of translator here. Same way, compiler, see, JVM does not understand about this English language and all. It only understands this bytecode. Then who will convert your source code into bytecode? Your compiler will convert your source code into bytecode. Always remember this. This is most important things. These are most important things I am explaining to you. Okay, so what thing we are explaining now, just try to understand. This will make sense because this is in very much detail. I'm telling you what do you know, what is enough if you know, guys. Okay, even if you know how to set path, even if you know how to install Java, even if you know how to run the program, that is fine for you. But this is not academics, this is not the college. I'm telling you in very much detail so that this knowledge will be helpful for you guys. Whichever the things in depth, if I'll go, those in depth knowledge will help you a lot. Just see, this Java C is here, this JVM is also here. These two softwares are here. What am I doing now? Just see, this particular code, now whichever the JC, just before some time I had executed this code. Now again I will go to that path. Where did I write the code? CD. I will have to go to the D drive first. CD DNA coding school. Find CD core Java. Inside core Java, what do we have done? Java C test.java. Java C test.java. Since you can see that it is not able to identify it, it is not able to recognize it. So we are not able to execute our code. Fine. But how can I execute my Java class there? Now I will show you guys. Okay. Just go without setting path. This is the important knowledge I'm sharing, guys. Without setting path, how can you execute your Java code? Just the Java code I have written here. This is .java file. This .class file I'm deleting now. This particular file I'm copying here. And observe where am I pasting this file. Inside DNA coding school. Inside Java I am going. Inside Bean I am going. And here I am pasting this code. Where did I paste this code? Wherever this Java and Java C is available, the Java and Java C is available, inside this bin folder, I have pasted my Java source code. And now just see, the moment I have done that, okay, here I am going to execute the same command, guys. Java C test.java. I need to just reopen it again because then only it will be able to identify those changes. I have reopened it and quickly I need to go there. Where do I need to go? Inside D drive. Why am I going there? Because my code is there, correct? Inside D drive, I'm going to DNA coding school, correct? DNA coding school. Inside DNA coding school, where is our code? Inside Java, correct? And inside Java, where is our code? Inside Bean, correct? Inside Bean, do we have our Java C test.java? Yes. And what will happen? Observe very, very carefully. The moment I'll hit the enter button, I have not set the path and still my code compiled successfully. What is the reason? I'll tell you guys. Okay, just see. I have not execute. Just see, test.class file is also created here. Can you observe here, guys? Test.class file is also created for me here. Did I set Java path? Not at all. I haven't set Java path and still my code got successful, code compiled successfully. Can I run my Java code? Okay, let me just check. Java test. Great. Welcome to DNA coding school. This is the thing that I was talking about, guys. Without setting Java path, how can you execute your Java code? I have shown you here, okay? I have shown practically, and why it is possible? Because whenever you are trying to execute, just see in notes also I have written here, okay? Just see, whenever we run Java C or Java Windows Java commands, what happens? Windows needs to know where these programs are located. Windows, what the Windows will do? Windows will immediately start searching where these programs are located. Which program? Java C and Java. Okay. If you are in JDK bin folder, Windows finds the, what does Windows do? Okay, let me just, what happened? This. Okay, what does Windows do, guys? Let me just move to this. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, it might not be making sense. Okay, fine. So whenever we will run Java C and Java commands, Windows will immediately start looking for this Java and Java C and Java. Like where this Java C and Java are. If you're trying to execute this Java C and Java, where are these? It will immediately start finding it. Okay, but see, if you are writing your code in bin folder itself, then Windows finds then you are in current working directory. Then Windows will come to know that you are in current working directory and you are inside the bin folder itself. Yes, and what will I do? I will close all windows. I will open this again inside the this D drive, DNA coding school and core Java. Fine. Sorry, not in core Java, in Java JDK bin, Java bin. So it will come to know that you are in a current working directory and it will stop searching you. Okay, it will execute your code without Java path is setting, without setting Java path. But in real time, see now you got actually how did my program executed without even setting Java path? Because whenever we try to execute compile command and execute command, it will look for the Java and Java C, right? Where these are located. It will try to find out in current working directory. But here, immediately it found out that current working directory is having this Java and Java C. Then it will not find anywhere else. Immediately it will execute your code. Right? Now you understood. But now my question is, do we write our entire source code in this bin folder in real time? In real time, we never write our source code inside this bin folder. I'm repeating again. In real time, we never write our entire source code in this bin folder. Why? Because that is not recommended approach at all. Okay, we will be having a separate, see, we will be having separate workspaces, guys, to write our code. We'll be having separate projects. We have to write in downloads, desktop, anywhere. But if we will not set path, what will happen? We need to write our entire code inside this bin folder only. Here only we need to write all our Java files if we not set our Java path. And that is the big problem, guys, right? It means, just see, for example, let's say even if you have taken an admission in any college, okay, you can see it, you have taken an admission for which thing? Let's say you just went to the college and you have taken an admission for, let's say, BE first year. It means what? You can sit only, you can sit means you can access only that classroom. Let's say you can access only that classroom, nowhere else in college. Nowhere else in college. Means you cannot go to the canteen, you cannot go to the ground, you can not go to the library. Will it work, guys? Not at all, right? So simple thing. Along with this admission, if you will get an admit card, okay, with some key, consider this, you can go and you can just you can wander all over the premises. It is something like this. Okay, if you do not set path, entire source code you need to write in bin folder only, which is not at all recommended thing. Then what do we need to do, guys? In real time, we never write our entire source code in this particular thing only. So what happens? I will show you. Okay. So for that thing, if you want to execute your code outside of this particular folder, then it is never recommended. I'm deleting this, but for your knowledge purpose, I've shown you during your interviews as well, you might get asked this question, and in your interview you should be able to answer this. So my question again, I'm asking this question: can we execute Java program without setting path? Yes, we can execute, but we need to write our code in what? JDK bin folder only, nowhere else. Because whenever we execute the Java C and Java commands, immediately Windows will start finding Java C and Java in current working directory. But if that Java C and Java is not present in current working directory, then what? Then it will find out in system variables path. Then it will look for the path, guys. Are you guys getting me? Agar, see, if it will not be able to find in current working directory, then it will start finding in path. Now you must be getting some idea that why do we need to set the path. Okay, that's why setting path allows Java to run from any folder in your computer. Then what will happen? Let's say instead of that bin folder, if I'll try to write in this, for example, core Java folder, then what will happen? It will start finding that Java C and Java here. It will not get here. Then what will it do? It will start finding that particular Java C and Java in what? By going in paths. And now path thing will come into picture here. And then now I will tell you how can you set path in Java by using two ways. There are two ways through which we can set the path in Java. First way is what? Temporary path. What does it mean? Let's say I have this Java file cd, the same Java file I have in core Java as well. See, I'm going in a core Java folder. Can you everybody see my screen? In core Java as well, we have this state of Java, na? Yes, go here, Java C test.java. If I'll try to execute, it will again not able to identify the Java program. Then what do we need to do? We have two ways to set the path. First one is the temporary path. What is meaning of temporary path? Now you will get it. Okay. See, what do we need to do? This particular command we need to execute. I am copying this command. I will explain you what is this command. Okay. Set path equal to, we need to give the path of this bin folder. So where my Java is available here, inside this DNA coding school Java bin. This particular path I need to exchange with this particular path. Just see, I am just exchanging this path with this bin folder path, because currently my, just see, and this particular path, what that path will do, I have written here. Okay, this path will append the old paths. Now it will not make sense now, you will understand it later. Okay, while showing you this. Okay, now about temporary paths I will show you quickly, guys. If I will execute this particular command just now, if I will execute this Java C test.java, see what will happen, the magic. Now go here, core Java, this .class file again I am deleting for you just to show you the real time, and just see it will create .class file for me, compilation successful and execution also successful. And this is the way you will be able to get welcome to DNA coding school. Can I do it one more time, guys? Just see, I'm closing this. You can open CMD from here as well, guys. Just write CMD from there. At particular that path, CMD will be open. .class file I'm deleting. And just see, what am I guys doing? Java C test.java. Hey, what happened? Understood? What is the problem that you will face with the temporary path setting? What happened here? See, if you will set your path temporary, then just see, again after closing this CMD, again you need to set the path. Are you guys getting this? After closing the CMD, again you need to set the path. And how do we set the path, guys? Set path equal to, okay, set path equal to, we need to write this command here. And what was there, guys? Semicolon, correct? Semicolon was there, and again here path, we need to mention the path so that older paths will be identified. Java C, and here you will be able to see, it will be able to get that Java C from there. Just this is called as temporary path setting. Now you must have got the clarity. What is temporary path setting? Temporary path setting means what? Path will be set temporarily. After closing this particular window, again we need to set the path. Is it recommended approach, guys? Tell me. You will be literally irritated after opening this CMD again and again. You will have to set the path. But to see, to resolve that issue, there is one more way of setting path. There is permanent path setting. What do we need to do in permanent path setting? Okay, simply, how will you set permanent path? Very easily, I will show you guys. And see, soon I will close this session because I know actually it is getting longer, but these are very important things. Without stopping, I wanted to explain you guys. Okay, so that's why. How will you set the path? Simply open your system environment variables. There are various ways to open this environment variables. The most easiest way, go here, write environment variables. Just see, click here. There are various ways. This is the most easiest one. Okay, this particular window will open for you. Click on environment variables. Here you will get path. Click on edit. Add new path. How will you add this new path? This path, okay, you need to just DNA coding school Java up to this bin. You need to copy the path. It is very easy, guys. You need to click on add new. You need to paste this path here. You can move this path up as well at line number 1. Just see. Bin folders path we need to give to this system variable. Click on OK, OK, OK. And now I will show you guys. This is the permanent path setting. You can visit this, you can check this video again and again, guys. You will get an idea. Simply, what did I do? Simply, I just searched for environment variables, clicked here. Okay. After clicking here, immediately this window opened for me. Inside path, click on just inside path. Okay, I did one blunder. Environment variables. There are two environment variables you will be getting. One for your account, one for system. You need to change for system. Watch this video again and again, you will get it, guys. Okay, environment variables, you will get one option called path here, edit, and this way I have added path here up to my bin folder wherever my Java is installed. Okay, 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 fine. I'll open CMD, guys. Where will I open CMD? The path where I've written this code, this .class file I will uninstall. CMD I have opened, guys, for you. And now Java C, did I set any path here which was temporary for you? I did not set any temporary path now, and I will execute it now. And you can check my code is compiled Java test, and my code even will execute as well. In fact, Java version also it will tell me everything. It will, oh, Java version spelling I mismatched. Okay. Okay, where Java also it will tell me. Okay, there are so many things I'm going to explain with you guys. There are so many things I want to introduce you. Now, at least today you must have got clarity that how to download and install Java software. About that 21, I will explain you in next video. Okay, how to download and install Java JDK. Now you understood. Now, the most important thing, can we execute Java program without setting path? Yes, we can execute, because whenever we run our program, it will immediately start looking for Java C and Java in current working directory. If it will not get in current working directory, then it will start looking it into the paths, system variable paths, correct? But it is always recommended to set the path. Why? Because we need to write our code anywhere in computer, right? So anywhere it should be able to access that Java in Java C, because we can't be limited only by writing our entire code in what bin folder, right? So there are two ways to set path, temporary and permanent. Which one is recommended? Permanent. Why? Because temporary will have only what? It is only for current session. We need to set path again and again. Whenever we will close our particular CMD command prompt, again, whenever we will open it again, we need to set the path again. But permanent path setting is the most important, easiest one as well. This is the way we can set the path. Okay, and while downloading and installing Java, I told you we need to create a separate folder and download it there. Okay, there is one more concept, Java Home, which I will explain in next video, but I will recommend you to go through this video again and again. See, my most of the thing, most means mostly target is to explain you in very much detail. That's why I'm not focusing more on what means what editing and all those things, guys. Okay, if you want to get more knowledge in depth as I have promised, then definitely you need to go through this. And after going through all this video, I am sure that you will not have any kind of confusion regarding what downloading and installing Java software, how to set path. Just see, Java 25 sets paths for us automatically, guys. But I told you by removing that path, and how can we set our paths? Either it is temporary path or permanent, right? And I told you this thing also, but for this thing I'll give you the clarity on it later, which things we need to develop and execute Java program. I hope I am explaining you in detail, even if you are a beginner. Still, if you are facing any issue, go to comment section, ask your doubts. These notes I will try to share you in description area, guys. Link I will provide you. And whenever I will write any code, there is my GitHub URL as well. I'll share you my code all code there. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for attending up to the last. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.